Welcome back. The time's now 8:15. You already know Children's Hospital is home to world-class doctors, pediatricians, and specialists focusing on healthcare for children. But you may not know about all the research being done by the hospital's clinical trials program. With us this morning is Dr. Robert Uddo, the manager of clinical trials at Children's Hospital. Dr. Uddo, good morning, and thank you for being with us.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I am well, and I hope you are too. And I know you and I got a chance to briefly talk in the commercial break. Obviously, a lot happening at Children's Hospital other than the day-to-day care of children. You were telling me about one really interesting clinical trial you all have done and how how this will revolutionize cancer treatment. I'll let you take it away because you can explain it obviously much better than I can.
Of course, yeah. So what we were discussing was something called chimeric antigen receptor T cells. And so basically, these are cells that learn the ability to target cancer and destroy the cells within a patient's body. So we take a little bit of blood, send it off to a lab. We grow something called CARs. And then those CARs, once they're given back to the patient, will eventually multiply and help your immune system target cancer.
So this is just another tool that you all are putting in the toolbox to battle cancer, especially when it comes to treating cancer in children. Is that right?
Absolutely.
And you said this is going to be, changing the world. Nothing's seen like this in decades and likely for longer, right?
Sure. So the first time this was approved by the FDA was 2017. Children's Hospital is the only hospital in the entire state of Louisiana that has been approved to give chimeric antigen receptor T cells. So we work with a pharmaceutical company called Novartis, and we're the only ones in the state.
And you were also telling me that in addition to research to treat cancer when it's diagnosed, you also are looking at the long-term effects of those treatments. What are some of the things that you all are doing in that regard?
So we have a survivorship clinic. I believe we're the only one in the state. And so Dr. Pinky Prasad will bring all of our patients back after they've received chemotherapy and after they have been, they've been in remission for 5 years. And then she will study the different psychological aspects, different issues with fertility, basically anything that we think is important for us to really have a better understanding of.
In the last minute that we have our conversation here, how important is it that you all are here, right here in New Orleans, doing this work, especially when it comes to cancer research for treatment and post-care this far down the line? How important is it for you to be doing that right here? Obviously, these kinds of things are being done all over the country and the world, but to have that here in New Orleans, talk about the importance.
So the mission of Children's Hospital is aligned with, I guess, most of the people in the city of New Orleans. We kind of raise each other, and we kind of, there's a big community feel. Having your support group here with you when you get your treatments, because people can go anywhere, it is very important for patients going through chemotherapy. And so Children's Hospital is changing the landscape of the way we treat cancer.
Well, Dr. Uddo, we appreciate your time this morning. Thank you for all the work you guys are doing, and please keep us up to date with the stuff that you guys have in the pipeline. I know it's a lot going on, and we love to hear more in the future.
Of course. Thanks for having me.